It's Abel's down here to have a nice weekend, holiday off. I myself am taking an excursion to look for a dry spot to work on. It's amazing as it is, we came through the hurricane in fine shape, no major damage, but there's so much rain has fallen that there's no places dry enough to work. The pits are flooded out where we can't get any dirt. Some of the contractors that I work for haven't been able to get back because of the flooding on I-10. So it's been a slow start to get back to normal, even though we didn't have any damage. A lot of my customers come from Houston, and they come down here on the weekend, so most of this property is owned by people that actually live in Houston, and those people caught it so bad a lot of them are not paying attention to their business here. So they just got to get that taken care of up there first. So for us here on the island, it's been a slow start. So hopefully after the holiday, things will start getting better. But I myself, I got to find a place to work so we can start having some income. Galveston's party spot pretty much during Mardi Gras, and all intents and purposes looks like life's back to normal here. Storm is over there. This is getting towards the area where the floods started. Bay looks nice and smooth. Looks like all the refineries are working. Hopefully it won't be as bad as I think it is. Inside the road from people cleaning out their houses and stuff. So far, it's not real bad in this area. Of course, I don't think they got the floods up here. It's mostly just raining in the houses or something like that. I see a fence blown down over there. A little fence damage there. So you got to get this debris out close to the road, and then the city will pick it up. So looks like the roof leaks are blowing through windows, some furniture. Didn't look like enough damage to be for flooding. Now starting to get more. We're getting closer to the Dickinson Bayou, so there might have been some flooding here. Yeah, they're getting, the closer we get to the Dickinson Bayou, the more trash we see. So this house ran out of room to stack stuff. Yeah, so looking down that street, there's a lot of debris in this. Wow, there's a lot of debris down there. The Dickinson Bayou is almost straight ahead of us there. Guy getting down on his tractor. Yeah. Trailer park don't look too bad. Bunch of trash down in the trailer park over there. Got a big drainage canal up here, so that probably overflowed. A lot of stuff sitting out there. They must have got pretty wet. Looks like they could add some flooding. Mostly limbs and stuff over there. Looks like we got a green light. All this talk of a lot of private people, contractor types coming in here to do debris removal. The reality of the situation is that you're not going to see a whole lot, not as much as we had during Hurricane Ike. The quantities aren't as high, but the government's already in here, and the government's going to control where the stuff goes and who gets paid. And there'll be a few little things for the private people. There's a big pile down that street, big pile over here, because we're getting ready to cross the bayou. This all probably had some flood water on it. You wouldn't think it's so high, but it's we'll be crossing the bayou here real shortly. This pile over here on the left. They totally gutted this building here, took everything down on the outside. See, we're getting ready to cross the bridge right now. So all these guys get flooded. And the water's down in its normal banks or close to it. There's a big pile, little piles. Now we're getting further away from the bayou. The piles all around here, so lots of piles down that way, piles here, good sized piles on the left over here, lots of stuff on that street. All these streets we got. Here's another bridge. This is the main part of the bayou here. See a lot of debris. See a lot of flood issues here. Fences down. Oh, that neighborhood's just totally full of trash. Another part of the bayou. It must be little branches of the bayou. Now we're coming up on I-45. There's a truck loading out a bunch of stuff there. Piles there, loading into a dumpster. That place I went and looked is pretty dry. I got some dirt work to do there in Dickinson, and it's dry enough to get on. So as soon as I get a chance, I'll get over here and knock those dirt piles down for the lady. Oh, there goes a Harley. It was underwater. See all the mud on it. I've heard that they've got drop zones for people that want to take it to places by themselves, but it's got to be something you got to hand unload. You can't just pull up with a dump trailer and dump it off. It's got to be hand unloaded and put in containers.